Welcome to Inspire Tale. Please do not forget subscribe to our channel for more English stories. Once upon a time, there was a young, athletic boy hungry for success, for whom winning was everything. Success, to him, was measured only by victory. One day, the boy was preparing himself for a running competition in his small village. He and two other young boys were set to compete. A large crowd had gathered to witness the sporting spectacle. And a wise old man, upon hearing about the little boy, had traveled far to see it for himself. The race commenced. It looked like a level heat at the start, but sure enough, the boy dug deep and called on his determination, strength, and power. He crossed the finish line first. The crowd was ecstatic, they cheered and waved at the boy. But the wise man remained still and calm, expressing no sentiment. The little boy, however, felt proud and important. A second race was called, and two new young, fit challengers came forward to run with the little boy. The race began, and sure enough, the little boy finished first once again. The crowd cheered wildly, waving and applauding him. The wise man, once again, remained still and calm. The little boy, again, felt proud and important. Another race, pleaded the little boy. The wise old man stepped forward and presented the boy with two new challengers, an elderly, frail lady and a blind man. "What is this?" quizzed the little boy. "This is no race," he exclaimed. "Race," said the wise man. The race began. The boy sprinted ahead and finished easily, while the elderly lady and the blind man remained at the starting line, unable to move forward. The little boy was ecstatic. He raised his arms in delight. But this time, the crowd was silent, showing no emotion. "What has happened? Why don't the people cheer for me?" he asked the wise old man. "Race again," replied the wise man. "This time, finish together. All three of you finish together," he continued. The little boy thought for a moment. Then he stood in the middle, between the blind man and the frail old lady. He took their hands gently in his own. The race began again. Slowly, ever so slowly, the little boy walked with them toward the finish line. Together, all three crossed it. The crowd erupted in joy. They cheered and waved at the boy. The wise man smiled gently and nodded his head. This time, the little boy felt truly proud and important. "Old man, I do not understand," said the boy. "Who are the crowd cheering for? Which one of us three?" The wise old man looked into the boy's eyes, placed his hands on his shoulders, and replied softly, "Little boy, for this race, you have won much more than in any race you have ever run before. And for this race, the crowd cheers not for a winner. You see, in your life, what are you running for? Are you hungry for success? Is winning the only measurement for you in life? Who are you running against? And if you always win against everybody, then soon the people will stop cheering for you. At the end of your life, when you look back, the real question is, Who was running next to you in this race? If they were weaker and old, did you help them get across the line? Did you all finish together? Because that is the best race you can ever run. So run this race called life. But don't forget, it is not important if you win. It is important how you run this race. Thanks for watching, and stay blessed. You